Hello, children and families. I'm Miss Elizabeth from Esther Library in Rio Rancho. What have you been doing all this time at home since we saw each other last? Have you been reading lots of books with your grown-up? Have you been washing your hands lots and lots? I know I have. I miss you so much, boys and girls. And I made this little video to hopefully help pass the time a little bit until we see each other again. I had fun making it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, children, let's start with a finger play. Get your fingers out, get them ready, and make a little bunny. Have you been seeing little bunnies in your yard? I sure have. This is about a little bunny. There was a little bunny who lived in the wood. He wiggled his ears like a good bunny should. He hopped by a squirrel, he hopped by a tree, he hopped by a duck, and he hopped by me. He stared at the squirrel, he stared at the tree, he stared at the duck, but he made faces at me. Can you make a funny face with me? That was silly. Okay, children, the book I'm going to share with you next is called Square Cat, and it's by Elizabeth Schoonmaker. This is a really nice story about friends. I hope you like it. Eula was a square cat. She longed to be a round cat like her friends Patsy and Maud, but Eula was square. Life wasn't easy for a square cat. Mouse holes were impossible. And when Eula tipped over, it was hard to get back up. Eula was invisible in a city. And her favorite circle skirt didn't quite fit right. Red shoes made her look short. And stripes were just plain wrong, up and down or back and forth. Eula was unhappy as a square cat. So unhappy she lost her purr. Patsy and Maud tried to make Eula feel round. They gave her hoop earrings and a beehive hat. Patsy painted a red rouge circle on one of Eula's cheeks. Maud painted the other cheek. Aren't they nice friends trying to help Eula feel better? All together, Patsy, Maud, and Eula rounded their lips and sang, "Ooh," while they skipped in circles eating donuts. That's a bunch of round things, huh? Eula began to feel round until she tripped and tipped over, which, as you know, is not good for a square cat. That gave Patsy and Maud an idea. They each slipped into a box. They became square cats, just like Eula. They showed Eula that a checkerboard sweater with a pillbox hat looked dazzling on a square cat, and how a painting of a square cat is priceless. As for mouse holes, they are impossible for all cats, round or square. Eula was surprised. She didn't know that. Patsy and Maud showed Eula that square cats are easy to stack, are natural billboards, and are excellent square dancers. Eula jumped with joy, tipped, and got stuck like always. Patsy and Maud jumped and tipped too, and got stuck, next to Eula. Stuck flat on their square backs, the three cats gazed into the blue sky. Only a square cat could have this view. Eula purred. Patsy and Maud smiled. The end. Hello, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you a story that maybe some of you have at home or have checked out from the library. It's called Brown Bear, What Do You See? And it's by Eric Carle. I'm going to use this to tell you the story. And if you know it, I want you to tell it right along with me. Here we go. Brown bear, what do you see? And Brown Bear says to us, I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see some children looking at me. Children, what do you see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. Good job, boys and girls. The next book I'd like to share with you is called The Dinky Donkey, and it's by Craig Smith. Some of you might have or have checked out or have read The Wonky Donkey by Mr. Smith. Well, this is new, and it's what comes after that one. Does that sound like fun? Let's read it. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Aw, she was so cute and small. She was a dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Aw, she was so cute and small. And she had beautiful long eyelashes. She was a blinky dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes, and she loved to listen to rowdy music. She was a punky, blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music, and she painted her hooves bright pink. She was an inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink, and she had to go pee-pee. She was a winky, tinky, inky, pinky, punky, blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. She had to go pee-pee, and she loved to play the piano. She was a plinky plonky, winky tinky, inky pinky, punky blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She loved to listen to rowdy music. She painted her hooves bright pink. She had to go pee-pee. She loved to play the piano, and she wore wild sunglasses. She was a funky, plinky plonky, winky tinky, inky pinky, punky, blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Hee-haw. She was so cute and small. She had beautiful long eyelashes. She painted her hooves bright pink. She had to go pee-pee. She loved to play the piano. She wore wild sunglasses, and she smelled just as bad as her dad. She was a stinky, funky, plinky plonky, winky tinky, inky pinky, punky blinky, dinky donkey. Wonky Donkey had a child. It was a little girl. Can you hee-haw with me? Hee-haw. The end. Well, that's all I have to share with you for now, boys and girls. But I want to say a word for you and your grown-ups about our online resources, if you don't already know about them. You can go to our website, RioRanchoLibraries.org, and you can check out items digitally with your library card, and you can read these books right on your phone or your tablet. So go to our website, RioRanchoLibraries.org, and look for the downloadable and streaming media menu, and that's where you can do that. So you can still read library books at home that way. I miss you, boys and girls. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I can't wait to see you again when we reopen. Bye.